Good afternoon, crew. Happy Tuesday. Super excited to tell you a little bit about this week. Hopefully you had an amazing Memorial Day. As you can tell, I'm in a car because I had an amazing Memorial Day, and hopefully you guys did something super fun and super adventurous. So this week, just like always, we've got crew meetup on Wednesday at 9. We're having about 4 to 6 of you guys join. I would love to have all of you join. We're missing to see some of your faces. So Wednesday at 9 a.m., please join. Also Wednesday, PE, we have got an awesome circuit set up in 12:30 to 1. Find that on the Google Hangout. So let's go over a little bit about what we're supposed to be doing. But before then, we're almost done with the school year. That's super exciting. That means we've got about 1 week. This is our last week left to really hunker down and get finished with all of our schoolwork. Make sure you're reaching out to your teachers if you've missed anything. Also, please make sure that you're signing up for student-led conferences next week. I'd love to see all of you and talk about some of your success for this year and talk a little bit about what your plans are next year, whether it's staying at Entheos, going to another school, or if you're graduating. All right, you guys, so let's talk about what we have to do. First up is 6th grade. All right, 6th graders, let's talk about what you should be doing this week. So remember, math and ELA is priority. That means you should be working on your iReady, both in math and ELA, for 45 minutes per week. Hopefully you're trying to get some lessons done and really trying to pay attention to the curriculum in those lessons. So iReady for both math and ELA, and you've got your iReady booklet for math. You've got your instruction pages and your practice pages. Those are in the weekly plan that I have sent in this email, as well as some helpful video links and some homework help meetups. Make sure you're joining those if you need extra help on that. ELA, other than the iReady, you've got your ELA Hangout with Mr. Levitt on Wednesdays from 10 to 11. Make sure you're joining Mr. Levitt. He'd love to see you there. And I have heard that he does some awesome storytelling with his 6th grade Hangout. So if you haven't joined that yet, join him on Wednesdays. The link is on the weekly plan, and where? Google Classroom. You should be joined, obviously, for each of those classes. You're reading 45 minutes per day of a book of your choice. Hopefully you guys are finishing that up, and hopefully you found some awesome books to read. And then last but not least is you have a writing assignment. This week you're going to be reflecting on the school year. That reflection should be about 2 paragraphs or more. Science, the lesson this week is about Utah ecosystems. There are some questions in the weekly plan and on your Google Classroom that you're going to investigate. Questions like, what's the future of a forest under attack? And you're going to build an energy model and then use that model to conduct research on how organisms may respond to a variety of changes. Changes like wildfires or droughts to that ecosystem. All right, more information is going to be on your Google Classroom. Next, social studies. You've spent weeks researching other people's and other types of history. So this week, you're going to reflect upon your own history from this school year. It's been a crazy school year, and you're going to tell this to your grandkids and your children. So there's some questions on Google Classroom. Make sure you're answering those questions, and then upload those questions on Google Classroom. All right, so for PE, for PE, you've got activities to do. You can choose an activity in the Google Drive. That is posted where? Well, on the weekly plan or the Google Classroom. If you don't want to do those activities, you can choose one that's going to keep you fit, get your heart rate up, and then you're going to track those on the PE tracker. Now, if you don't know what to choose and you don't want any of the activities I've put up on the activity tracker, you can do the cardio session that's live every Wednesday. Google Meetup link is on the weekly plan. Join me Wednesday at 12:30. Art, you are going to choose 1 or 2 of the drawings that's on the weekly plan, and then you should be drawing or color that image for about 30 minutes total. So if you pick something easy, then just do a couple more. All of those are on the weekly plan. As always, Miss Hendricks is holding her draw along and drop in Google Meetup on Thursdays from 1 to 2. And last but not least is STEM. You should be working on your reflection, not the one they did back in November, but the one that is in your Google Classroom. And it is now only half credit because you should have already had that done. The presentation was on the 14th. Also, you should need to check your Google Classroom for the assignment this week because there's going to be some STEM activities that you can do this week and also throughout the summer. All right, you guys, 6th graders, I miss you guys. Hope to see you on Wednesday on our Google Meetup and for PE on Wednesday. Until then, make sure you're getting your work done. It's a short week this week, so make sure you're prioritizing those classes, especially ELA and math, and I'll see you Wednesday. Have a good week.